Hi, I'm Giggle Loopsy, and this is Grace. And we're gonna teach you today how to do My Little Pony face painting. We're gonna do Rarity. Thanks for joining us. I really like it when we incorporate the little girl's eye with their face painting. So in this one, I'm gonna use Grace's eye as Rarity's eye. And I'm going to do that by making the head around the eye by using this round Martha Stewart sponge. Alright, so I'm going to use Martha Stewart sponge and I'm going to get the tip of it wet, wring it out, and then load it up with my tag white. Rarity is a white pony with purple. And my tag white has some black in it, but that's okay. When I rub this on here, it blends it out and that just really doesn't even matter. So I get it nice and loaded. Tons of white paint on there. Then I'm gonna come over here to her eye, and the pony's head is gonna be right around here. And Rarity has a big head and a big eye, so it works out well that it's about the same size as her eye socket. Close your eye, sweetie. I'm just gonna push this right into, and twist, into her eye. Just to make a nice round shape and make sure that it's all filled in. So that if there's places when you pick up your sponge that didn't get filled in, you just go ahead and go around and block that in. So you just have a nice round white circle. I'm going to continue with my white, but this time I'm going to use my number 10 filbert, get it wet and load it up with some paint. Because I need to make a unicorn horn, ear, and nose, and neck. And we're gonna use the same motion for all of these. So I'm gonna start right here, and I'm gonna put the brush down and then twist, that's the ear. Right here is the nose, down, twist is the nose, gonna smooth that out. And then the unicorn horn is right here, push down, twist. I'm also going to make the neck. The neck comes about right here and down. We don't really need to worry about the details of the neck because the mane goes around it. And I'm going to smooth out the paint a little bit around her eye. All right. And Rarity has some really beautiful blue accents. So her cutie mark is some little blue jewels, and she also has blue eyeshadow. So I have this is Diamond Effects Light Blue. And I'm gonna use just a medium number 6 round brush. And I'm gonna get it really wet and creamy and put it right over her eye, right where the eyeshadow line would be on her natural eye, which will be the same eyeshadow line as Rarity has. All right, so I'm getting my brush nice and wet and then coming over and picking up some of this really beautiful blue color. Getting it all mixed in all the way up my brush. And then I'm gonna give her some eyeshadow. Okay, close your eye, babe. And right here along her eye, just natural eyeshadow area. Right on her whole eyelid up to her crease. Like that. And with the same color, since Rarity has the cutie marks that are the little diamond cutie marks, I'm gonna put those over here on this cheek so that she has the cutie marks over here. Since we're just doing just the head on one side, we'll do the cutie marks on the other. So I'm just gonna do these just like a simple star and then fill it in. And I'm gonna do 3 of them. 1, 2, 3. And just that easy. Her little cutie marks are on her other cheek. All right, so I'm gonna come in now and work on her mane. I'm going to use a 3/4 inch flat with Diamond Effects Violet. Rarity's mane is violet, and I'm gonna load up. This is a really pretty color. Load it all up nice and rich. Then I'm gonna come up here I want to go behind the ear, in between the ear and the unicorn. I'm going to come up and then fold sideways and come over and swirl. And it's okay if the bristles separate like that because Rarity's hair is kind of chunky and it comes in clumps. So you just want to come up and just play with that a little bit. Then she also has a little tuft over here. I'm going to come down to the ear, alongside here. And then bring it behind her ear, come up, over, and around her neck. Like that. So that all of her mane is around. Then for a little accent, Rarity has some light purple in here. I'm going to use my Diamond Effects Lavender, and you can see that I've cut into this. I cut my paints and splice them up, so sorry about that. But that's okay, I can still load it up. Get it nice and wet. Fill up my 3/4 inch brush again. And come through here for an accent. So like right along here, along the side of the mane, we're gonna make it a little bit lighter. Along this side right here. Put some lines through here. So I'm just gonna touch very lightly and then lift it up so it kind of makes some lines. So I can kind of separate the bristles a little bit and then pull it down and it makes a wispy effect. We're gonna do that from here to there. And then back along here. And that gives Rarity's little mane some texture and some pretty little contrasting color. All right, now we're gonna do some detail work. So I have my tag black and a #1 round with tons of water on it. I'm just gonna get this real wet so I can make a thin line. So I'm gonna twist it to make a point. And we're gonna give Grace some eyeliner. Close your eye, babe. Starting here and going out to the edge because Rarity has some really pretty eyelashes. Now I'm gonna outline the figure of the head. So here's the ear and here's the unicorn up here. So let's make that stand out a little bit. And then we're gonna come around, follow around the round part of the forehead, and then this cute little nose. And I like to start on the bottom part and come up, just so that I can get a nice fine point towards the tip of the nose, because we want that to look real delicate. Like that. And so you can start to see how Rarity's cute little nose is in place. A little dot for her nose, just a tiny one. And then she has a little smile, which is right about here. And you can see that really coming together. All right, we're gonna put a little mark for her ear on the inside of her ear. And then we're gonna put some little lines coming down her unicorn, right like that. And Rarity has some really pretty under lashes. Look up towards me, babe. Good girl. Now I'm gonna come along here and put some detail into her mane. I'll come from above so you can see what I'm doing. I'm just gonna put some lines, some jagged. This kind of flips over and up and like this. So we're gonna put some little lines there. Just make it look a little fancy. Come back down here and follow the mane around. And just really play with how this comes around, because Rarity has some pretty little bouncy curls. I can relate to that. And that's looking pretty good. I like how that's coming along. All right, so now we've turned Grace around so we can see her cutie mark. And I'm just gonna take my black #1 and outline her cutie mark. Just a little bit of black around the outside of it. And then I'll make a cross in the middle of it to make it stand out a little bit and make it look a little more dimensional. And Grace has decided she'd like some purple lipstick, so we're gonna come back into our purple that I used before, this same darker purple color, and we're gonna put some pretty purple lipstick on. Open your mouth. That girl. And I just like to wipe each side of her lip like that. It makes kind of a nice little top lip pattern, and then I just wipe her bottom lip. And that's her lipstick. All right, we're almost finished with this pretty little design. I'll come back through with a little bit of white on my #1 round, and we're just gonna put some little highlights and some stars and some dots just to make it look like face painting magic. So put a little star right here at the top of the unicorn. We'll do a few dots around here. And highlight her cutie mark. Just come back over the cross with some white. Put some dots around here. Dot, dot, dot. All right, and I'm gonna put some dots along her lip line. And a little star right here in the mane. And of course, we have to finish Rarity off with a little bit of shimmering face glitter. Close your eyes, babe, and we're gonna puff it on. All over. So this is the basic shape for all the My Little Ponies. They all have the same round head, pointy ears. They don't all have a unicorn. Some of them have some wings and some things you may want to add to it. But this is how we do Rarity, and I really hope you enjoyed it. Did you have questions? Write them down below. I'd love to hear what you have to say. And if you like it, click the like button. And if you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe. Thanks for